Never reveal these 7 things about yourself. The psychology of silence.
There is a strange paradox in human psychology. Most people believe that the more they reveal about themselves, the more respected, understood, and accepted they will become. But reality often works differently. The more information you give away, the more opportunities you create for misunderstanding, manipulation, jealousy, criticism, and unnecessary interference. The most powerful people in the room are rarely the loudest. They are rarely the ones constantly explaining themselves. They are rarely the ones broadcasting every plan, every emotion, every victory, and every struggle. Instead, they understand something that psychology has confirmed for decades. Information is power. And every piece of personal information you reveal gives other people the ability to influence how they perceive you, judge you, and respond to you. This doesn't mean becoming secretive, cold, or dishonest. It means becoming intentional. It means understanding that silence is not weakness. Silence is strategy. In today's world of oversharing, where people document every thought, every goal, and every personal experience online, the ability to remain silent about certain things has become a rare and powerful skill. The truth is that not everyone deserves access to your inner world. Not everyone needs to know your next move, and not everyone should have unrestricted access to your thoughts, ambitions, and vulnerabilities. In this video, we'll explore 7 things you should never reveal about yourself, and the fascinating psychology behind why silence often creates more power than explanation. Let's begin. Number 1. Never reveal your biggest goals too early. One of the most common mistakes people make is announcing their goals before they've achieved them. They tell everyone about the business they want to start, the book they want to write, the weight they want to lose, the promotion they want to get, the dream life they are building. At first glance, this seems harmless. After all, sharing goals creates accountability, right? Not always. Psychologists have discovered something surprising. When people publicly announce ambitious goals, the brain can receive a premature sense of accomplishment. The recognition from others creates a psychological reward before any real work has been completed. In other words, talking about success can sometimes trick the brain into feeling successful. The result? Motivation quietly decreases. But there is another danger. Not everyone celebrates your ambitions. Some people become skeptical. Some become jealous. Some begin looking for reasons you might fail. Others unconsciously discourage you because your growth highlights their own lack of progress. The more people know about your plans, the more opinions they attach to them, and opinions can become distractions. The strongest strategy is often simple. Work in silence. Build quietly. Let results make the announcement. Because success speaks louder than intentions ever will.
Number 2. Never reveal your deepest weaknesses to the wrong people. Vulnerability is powerful, but misplaced vulnerability is dangerous. Modern culture often encourages people to share everything, every fear, every insecurity, every emotional wound. But psychology teaches an important lesson. Not everyone deserves access to your vulnerabilities. Trust must be earned. Unfortunately, many people reveal sensitive information too quickly. They assume kindness equals trustworthiness. They assume friendliness equals loyalty. And later they discover that information being used against them. Sometimes it's subtle. A weakness becomes a joke. A fear becomes a criticism. And insecurity becomes a manipulation tool. The reality is that some people listen to understand you. Others listen to use you. Emotionally intelligent individuals understand the difference. They share personal struggles carefully. They observe character before revealing vulnerability. They understand that trust is built through consistent behavior over time. Your deepest wounds are not public property. Protect them, because once certain information leaves your mouth, you can never fully control where it goes.
Now, number 3, never reveal every detail of your personal life. There is a reason mystery creates respect. Human beings naturally value what they cannot completely access. Yet many people reveal everything: relationship problems, family conflicts, financial situations, private conversations, personal drama. They believe constant transparency creates connection, but excessive exposure often produces the opposite effect. People become overly familiar, boundaries disappear, respect weakens. Psychology refers to this as the loss of perceived value through overexposure. The more available something becomes, the less significant it often appears. This principle applies to information as well. The most respected individuals maintain healthy boundaries. People know them, but they do not know everything. They share enough to connect, not enough to lose privacy. Remember this: privacy is not secrecy. Privacy is self-respect. Not every chapter of your life needs an audience. Not every detail deserves public discussion. Sometimes protecting your peace means protecting your personal information. Number 4, say never reveal how much money you have. Money changes relationships, sometimes dramatically. The moment people know your financial situation, their perception of you often changes. If they think you have less than they do, they may look down on you. If they think you have more, they may become jealous, resentful, or opportunistic. This is why many financially successful individuals avoid discussing wealth openly. They understand human psychology. Money activates comparison. Comparison activates emotion. And emotion changes behavior. Suddenly, people start making assumptions. Expectations increase. Requests appear. Hidden motives emerge. Some people begin treating you differently because of what they think you can provide. Others become competitive. The less people know about your finances, the more likely they are to treat you based on who you are rather than what you own. Financial privacy creates freedom. It protects relationships from unnecessary tension, and it prevents your value from becoming attached to numbers. True wealth rarely needs an announcement. Number 5, never reveal every time someone hurts you. Many people unknowingly surrender their power when they constantly reveal how deeply others affect them. Every criticism becomes a public reaction. Every insult becomes a discussion. Every negative comment becomes an emotional event. But here's the psychological truth. People pay attention to what provokes you. The moment someone discovers what triggers you, they gain influence over your emotions. Manipulative individuals understand this instinctively. They observe reactions. They identify emotional buttons. Then they press those buttons whenever it benefits them. This is why emotional control is one of the strongest forms of personal power. Silence often communicates strength more effectively than reaction. Not because you feel nothing, but because you refuse to surrender control. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions. Healthy emotional expression is important. The key is choosing the right people and the right situations. Not every attack deserves a response. Not every criticism deserves your energy. Sometimes the strongest statement is no statement at all. When people cannot control your reactions, they lose much of their power over you. Point number 6. Never reveal your next move. One of the oldest principles of strategy is simple. Never reveal your plans before they are ready. Yet many people do exactly that. They announce career changes before they happen. They discuss opportunities before they are secured. They reveal projects before they are completed. And then something interesting occurs. Outside opinions begin flooding in. Doubt appears. Criticism arrives. Unsolicited advice multiplies. Energy becomes scattered. focus weakens. The psychology behind this is fascinating. Every conversation about your future creates additional mental noise. Your attention shifts from execution to explanation. Instead of building, you start defending. Instead of progressing, you start convincing. Powerful individuals understand that execution matters more than discussion. They move quietly, they prepare thoroughly, and they reveal outcomes rather than intentions. This doesn't mean hiding everything. It means recognizing that some plans grow best in private. Seeds develop underground before anyone sees the tree. Your goals deserve the same protection. Work first. Reveal later.
Lastly, number 7. Never reveal everything you know. Intelligence often speaks softly. Insecure people feel the need to constantly prove how much they know. They correct everyone. They dominate conversations. They turn discussions into competitions. They seek validation through knowledge. But highly intelligent people often do the opposite. They listen. They observe. They ask questions. They allow others to talk. Why? Because information flows towards the silent observer. When you speak, you reveal what you know. When you listen, you discover what others know. This principle has enormous psychological value. The less you talk, the more information you gather. The more information you gather, the better decisions you make. Silence creates awareness. Awareness creates advantage. This doesn't mean pretending to be less intelligent. It means understanding that knowledge becomes more valuable when paired with restraint. You don't need to win every argument. You don't need to demonstrate expertise at every opportunity. Sometimes the wisest person in the room is the one speaking the least. Because while others are busy impressing, they are busy learning.
In conclusion, silence is often misunderstood. Many people see silence as weakness. They assume quiet people lack confidence. They assume reserved people have nothing to say. But psychology tells a different story. Silence can be discipline. Silence can be wisdom. Silence can be power. The strongest individuals understand that not every thought must be spoken. Not every goal must be announced. Not every emotion must be displayed. And not every part of their life deserves public access. They know that information is valuable, and valuable things are protected. So remember these 7 things. Never reveal your biggest goals too early. Never reveal your deepest weaknesses to the wrong people. Never reveal every detail of your personal life. Never reveal how much money you have. Never reveal every time someone hurts you. Never reveal your next move. And never reveal everything you know. Because in a world where everyone is constantly speaking, explaining, posting, proving, and revealing, the person who masters silence gains something rare: control, clarity, respect, influence, and perhaps most importantly, peace. The next time you feel the urge to explain yourself, announce your plans, or reveal more than necessary, pause for a moment and ask yourself, does this information truly needs to be shared? Because sometimes the most powerful words you can speak are the ones you choose not to say.